Hello my guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're doing a very quick video about a few things you probably did not know about modding. Or maybe you did, and this is going to be a bonus, but we're going to go for it anyway. First thing you probably didn't know about modding is really related to ships. Now, Darth Vader here has all of these beautifully sliced up mods. Not necessarily the best, but beautifully sliced up mods. Now, his ship, which is 7-star, and he's Relic 7 and 7-star with all Zetas, has 192 speed. Okay. If you go into Vader, we change his mods. Don't think of the speed though. It doesn't really matter. This speed here does not matter for this. But if we just decide a different loadout, let's just pick. All right, you know what? Let's just go really obviously. So this is, we've gone from all 6 E mods down to the 5 mods, right? Obviously we've lost speed inside the actual mod, the actual character sheet. However, if you go back to your ship and you go back to speed, you go down again, we've now lost 3 speed. And it's actually because you lose half speed, or you gain half speed, depending which way you look at it. You gain half speed or lose half speed from going from 5 to 6. So if you have all 3 of them at 6 sliced up, you get that extra 3 speed. And in ship battles, that can make all the difference to your matches. So that's the first thing. You probably didn't know that. Maybe you did. But slice up your mods. It doesn't even matter if you have speed mods. Whack on whatever mods you want because the ship is independent of the type of mods. It's only dependent on the level of the mods. So long as you have good mods on, and as long as you go for, let's put these back on again, just to confirm this all works out right. So long as you have these sliced up mods on Vader or whichever character it is, that's all that matters. And then now your ship will be back up to the right level again. So that's the first thing. Try your best to, on your ships, always have characters with sliced up mods, and they can be no speed mods. They can have no speed secondaries, no speed primaries, no speed on the actual type of mod they are. It doesn't matter at all, just so long as you have the level of the mod. That's all. That's the first thing. So you go back to 192. Ta-da! Great times. So second thing, actually not about mods specifically, but related to that is Zetas matter too. So if you have Zetas, so for example, he has 3 Zetas, right? He has No Escape, Inspire, Through Fear, and Merciless Massacre. If you have all 3 Zetas, your Vader's faster. Now I can't undo them to show you the difference in speed, but you have to believe me with this one that it does make a big difference. So try to get your Zetas too on ships that matters because that extra 1, I think it's 1 speed you get from Zetas, half a speed you get from mod. These make a big difference because now your character, if you think about it, we get 3 speed from this, 3 speed from this with 6 speed faster and 6 speed, and ships can make all the difference because ships are such a tight, narrow band anyway, and such a RNG fest, quite frankly, that if you can get the slice advantage in your ships over someone else's ships, fireworks. Right, that's the first thing on mods. Second thing on mods, if you have any mods that don't have at least 4 speed on, but ideally 5 speed on, chuck them away. Just chuck them away right now because if we're thinking about it, I've gone back into Vader. Well, let's go back into Vader. Why don't we just use Vader's way in to see it? So if we just look at my mod and we just take out any mods that aren't assigned for the minute, do that. So we'll just do Square for now. So Square, he's got a decent mod, 17. Now, basically, any of these mods. So this one here, firstly, sell any mods don't have anything. I was actually, funny story, I actually sliced this in the first time I did this video just to try and show people what the video looked like, how it goes and whatever. It didn't work out very well. Let me try and find an example, right? So like, here you go, this one here, really cool, 4 speed one. If it was 3 speed, I would have checked it out already. 10, okay, 10 is great. So 10 is one I'm going to keep now because basically, if you don't have a mod that's at least 10, I'll be tempted at this point here just not to slice it at all. 10 is like your base point, right? Because after 10, you think about it, if you have 5 mods with 10 speed on each and a 6th mod with the 30 speed on, unless you're like Grievous or 5s or maybe General Anakin Skywalker sometimes in Geo Territory battle, you're going to have 80 speed at least from those 6 mods together. Now, if you start being a bit like, okay, well, 9 or 8 is okay, we can lose a bit of speed here or there, you start losing over the whole of your mod set like 5 to 10, right? And then you start giving away like 10% of the speed to the other person, you're not going to win your match. So 10 is like your base point, right? So you've hit it at least once and you've got at least 2 good ones, right? Um, Now, when it comes to slicing, try and collect all this stuff as much as possible, right? Some of these mod materials are very hard to get hold of normally. Grand Arena is probably the best place to get almost all of it, to be honest. You get pretty much everything from Grand Arena at the end of each week. Um, you can get some of it from Galactic Challenges. You can get some from Conquest Mode. Try and do your best to get at least the yellow/gold crate, which is I think the 8th one in Galactic Challenges, because that's where you get the slicing materials for all the slicing all the way up to above, like for this one here, right? To get above here, right? To get to this bit here. So these mods here, these bits here, they come from Galactic Challenges as much as from Territory Wars, as much as from Grand Arena, as much as you can buy them too, right? And think this way, right? If you're spending, and this is what you should be doing, if you're spending 300 crystals per day on Cantina Refresh, firstly, because that is the most important possible energy you can have, because that's where you get um, your relic materials from. Then you're spending at least 150 a day on characters, right? From the normal energy. And if you're like me, you're refreshing notes, so you're spending at least 75 to 100 a day, refreshing 4 notes a minute right now. So that's another 250, right? So now I'm spending 550 per day. On average, I'm in Kyber 3/4 the minute because I played badly this week. We get about, if I'm playing badly especially, we're getting like 400 a day, I guess, on average crystals. I'm spending more crystals than I'm making. So you can't afford to spend more crystals getting slicing material and slice the wrong material, slice the wrong mods, and also to buy some of this stuff, right? So you've got to get it from wherever you can. So you've got to do Galactic Challenge, you've got to do Conquest Mode, you've got to do Territory Battles and Territory Wars, you've got to do raids to get the currency, so you can get the slicing materials to currency if you can. And you've got to be logging into the store as well online every day, because the store online can give you 50 energy. And I know it sounds really silly, 50 energy, that's hardly anything, man. Why would you just get 50 energy, right? But 50 energy, that's a few of these, right? And a few of these three here are all super crucial, right? This one's to get from 5 to 6, this one's here to go from 6 to 7, and this one's here to reattenuate, right? Now, last thing we'll talk about, this is not really something new, but something you should be aware of course. Attenuation, right? When should you bother to attenuate it? That's probably not a very helpful one because it's speed. Let me pick one. There we go. That'll do. Right. When should you calibrate? So you can see here, I tried to calibrate this one. I haven't tried to calibrate this one, sorry, yet. When should you try and calibrate it? Honestly, I'd be inclined to only calibrate over 15 speed, because honestly, if you're going in a 10 speed and you're trying to get up to 25 or more speed, that's such a point. You may as well put money on the lottery, right? Because you're trying to hit. You think of it this way: when you calibrate a mod, right, or when you do, let's just do this. We'll take off health. Why not? When you're trying to do this, every time you do this, it's a 1 in 4 chance again. Only for videos does this actually work, right? Except it's 3 speed. My goodness me, it's shockingly bad, but we'll take it because speed is more powerful than anything else, right? Always better than everything else. But an important thing to know, 2 things to know. One is there's a 1 in 4 chance, like I said. So there's a chance you can go back to the first one. And if you have to, and if this is like a 10 speed mod, so it means you've hit it twice, and you want to get it to a 5 speed mod, that means you need to hit a 1 in 4 chance 3 times. I'm like, the probability you're going to hit a 1 in 4 chance 3 times is pretty slim. This game is designed around gambling. Do not gamble. They do not play the game in this respect. So if it's 10, don't bother. If it's 15, maybe to get up to 20 like that ish, that'll be okay. But don't do it too many times. Like it's a very easy to get into sudden cost fallacy. The other thing that's important to know, and let's do this one more time, is that when you're doing this modding, great, it's a random chance, right? Because the first time we did it, it took away the first of the 2 slicing. The second time we did it, it's taking away the second one. Now it has actually made it slightly better in this case, so we'll keep it. Why not? It's better than the first one, so why not? But it's random, so there's no guarantee it's going to take the shocking one away and keep the good one. It could, like it just did then, take the good one and give it a slightly better one, but really, so don't play the lottery with the attenuation game. It is, if your mod is bad, you can't save it completely. You can make it a little better, you can shine it up a little bit, but it's bad, right? If the mod is bad, that's all there is to it. You can't make it better. So, last thing I would say, um, this video is all over the place in my head. It's all over the place. So, there you go. You can tell it's Sunday night, right? And it's just like, oh, what are you doing, man? Um, Always use a mod store. Use this every single day if you can. Use this every 8 hours, in fact, because it refreshes every 8 hours. Um, it's really worth it. Being able to buy a mod that's already speed 5. I know 6 is the best, and I know 6 is better if you start with blue, purple, green, and grey. You can hit 6 on your first speed, that's great. But it's a one in, it's like a slim chance, right? If you see 5 mods, buy them. I buy them because that only gives you a straight off great chance. If you want a mod that's over 20 speed, over 15 speed even, right? And you start off with a 3 mod or 4 mod even, you then have to hit 6. If you want to get 15, you start with 3. You have to hit 6 twice. Well, that's not going to happen unless, again, you play the lottery. Or you have to hit 5, 6, 3. Or hit 3 speed 3 times then. Or you have to re-roll based on that. Or even if you don't get another 6, and if you're only getting 5s, that means you're going to have to hit at least 3 5s, right? Or the probabilities are all against you, right? The probabilities are equal for all the slicing. They've told us that before, that it's always an exact equal chance. It used to be, and you might not know this, that one of the 6 mod types were actually rarer than the rest because they were trying to introduce some kind of rarity into it. But they fixed that, and they've also fixed the odds of you hitting something. But it is completely right. It is complete probability, right? So don't go into it thinking you're definitely going to get something. But likewise, don't go into it thinking you're never going to get it, because you will sometimes hit these things. But don't risk this material. Don't go for it randomly. They're hard enough to get some of this stuff as it is. You have to play all these modes of the game as it is to try and collect all this stuff. And unless you're a super hardcore mod person, and to be honest, if you are, I take my imaginary hat off to you. I just can't do it because I work full time, right? And I do all the other things in my life. So I just can't. And also spending enough crystals and spending enough time slicing everything correctly and doing everything properly and farming in the right order and all that kind of thing. And if you can do that, go ahead and do that. But if you can't, and if you're just trying to make the most of your mods, just follow some simple rules. Make sure your characters have got ships have got good mods on them, or at least good leveled mods. No one cares about the actual speed. Make sure they have Zetas too, to be honest, to make them faster for your ships. Make sure that you're playing all the game modes you can play, even just to a really low level, because you'll still get the slicing materials for conquest and so on, even if you play badly, right? Even if you're in the first or second chest, you'll still get stuff, and that's cool, right? Make sure you play raids. Even if you play raids badly, the whole team plays it, and if you're great, if the rest of the team is great and you're just kind of average, you'll get pulled up and you'll get enough of the materials to get slicing mods too. Buy mods when you get the chance to buy mods, and please, chuck away bad mods. Don't wait. If a mod is bad, don't keep trying to fix it. It's bad. It's gone. It is kaput. Just get rid of it. Especially if it's like 3 speed, get rid of it. If it's 4 speed, keep it. Depends a bit on the mod at that point. But certainly 3 speed, get rid of. No speed, definitely get rid of. And then, as I said, the other thing is once you start slicing, once you start attenuating, don't just keep rolling the dice, right? If you have all 4 and say you've got a blue mod and you've got 5 speed on it and you slice it and you don't hit speed, okay, and you slice it again, you don't hit speed, just stop. Just sell it. Don't take it from 5 to 6 at that point. Don't go from 6 to 7 to 8 to 9. Don't do that. Just sell it. Don't attenuate it. There's no point. The mod is worth too much energy, crystals, basically indirectly crystals, and your time at that point. Just go ahead and find another mod and buy a different mod, because they come up every 8 hours and there's a chance you're going to get a mod anyway from it. So hopefully that is some random little tidbits and things that I think of when it comes to modding. I get my modding, just so anyone knows. I run the Discord bot for modding. I forget the name of it right now. It escapes me completely. But there's a bot on Discord that actually goes through your roster and looks at your modding. I'm usually in the top 10%. Like, I'm in the good bracket. I'm not the best person. I don't spend enough time doing it when I don't have a very good farm to like slice them properly. But you know what? Following some simple rules can cut away a lot of the trash and focus your good mods onto your good characters. Use SWGOH.gg to make sure you have the right mods and the right characters too. That's gimme. Obviously, I always do that. You should definitely do that. Don't follow me. don't be like me in that respect. Anyway, hopefully you guys all have a really great time and keep on playing. And I'll see you all next time.